the United States.
Hail to the Chief YouTube, I'm President Ingram, and this is a video of Euro Truck Simulator 2. I saw Jeff and Bugs doing this game a lot while they play, and I thought it was awesome. So, it seems like a good game for, you know, getting some commentary done, talking to people and what. Well, not really talking to people, but talking to you guys while I, you know, provide content for you. So I figured I'd try it out. So let's do a quick job here. I've been playing this game for a little bit. Unfortunately, I haven't bought it myself. This is actually a friend of mine. He shared his Steam library with me, and so it lets me play it. Let's get us a job here. I think I'm level, like, rank 5 at the moment. I'm not sure, though. What is this? 10,000? We'll do a shorter one. How far do we have to go? Not bad. Okay, we could do that one. Yeah, let's do that one. Alright. So, I haven't exactly done a video yet where I'm just talking. I haven't really explained much about the channel and goals and whatnot, and I figured this would be a good time to explain all that. So, I've had this YouTube channel for quite some time, and I've uploaded before, but never really did anything with the channel. Like, I mean, I had, I think, 6 videos up prior to this, and they were just random videos I had recorded on my old laptop when of World of Tanks. And I figured that it was time that I, you know, give it a real shot. I mean, I love watching YouTube. I spend most of my time on YouTube when I'm not gaming. So I figured, why don't I try it myself? So I am. And I've got 3 videos up so far, and if I do decide to put this one in, it will be my 4th. So I mean, I have realistic hopes for this channel. I'm not expecting it to, you know, be massive and whatnot. Like, I'm not expecting to be a CNET or a Markiplier, but I don't know. I'm hoping to at least be somewhat entertaining for the general population. There's people that browse YouTube, like to watch different gamers or different people play games and whatnot. I mean, yeah, I will consider myself a gamer. I do spend most of my time on this, but soon I will be starting college. I live in Austin, Texas, so I'll be going to Austin Community College at first to ease into it, get my prereqs done for a major in engineering, and later on I will end up transferring to University of Texas. So that's I'm really excited for that. Engineering is a bit of a passion of mine. I like to come up with things. Like, ever since I was little, like, oddly enough, it all started with vacuum cleaners. I know. I've always wondered what makes them tick, you know? So I've always wanted to take things apart and put it back together, find out how it all works and whatnot. So engineering, I figured, would be a good idea for me. Plus, I've had some ideas of my own for inventions that I've pursued already, but I've hit a bit of a wall because I need to actually be able to fully design the thing, you know, and I'm severely underqualified for that. I would need a degree in aerospace engineering, so college it is. But I have had some wonderful opportunities to meet people that I never really thought I would have been in contact with if it hadn't have been for this particular this project of mine. So I have high hopes for that, that's for sure. But anyway, I got off topic. So yeah, the YouTube. I really wanted to like share my gaming experiences with you guys that watch YouTube all the time, and I'm one of the you guys that I just mentioned. I love wasting hours on YouTube just watching videos like from Barry at Bugs and Jeff Avignano and Spears the Amazing. This truck is really trying to pass me right now, seriously. But the Mighty Jingles, he's one of my favorite YouTubers. Of course, you could probably figure that out with all of the War Thunder and World of Tanks that I like to do. So yeah, I mean, usually in the descriptions of my videos I have at the bottom like YouTubers who pretty much made me want to do this, and I see how much fun that they have and how much they absolutely love it, and the feedback from the community and just all that. I wanted to be a part of it, and you know, not just on the side of the random viewer, you guys. I wanted to actually produce something. I wanted to contribute to it, you know? Like, not in an arrogant way at all. I'm not trying to be arrogant in any way. God, these European trucks, they sound like I don't know, a Ford truck farted or something. But yeah. I love gaming. Like I said, should I say? I spend most of my time doing playing computer games. My mother hates it; she absolutely hates it. But soon I will be out and about and on my own, and I'll have my own time, my own schedules that I can keep up with. And I just noticed something. Ever since I installed the mod for that truck back there, that Freightliner Classic, every single truck on the road is now that truck. The cab is always the Freightliner Classic. I don't know how to change that. I mean, yeah, it's an awesome truck and all, and it sounds amazing. I love it. I'll probably end up doing a video of me driving it soon, but it's an awesome truck, and I don't know, I may have done something wrong when I put it into the game, because it's every single cab that I find. Every single cab I drive by is that particular truck, and I'm just like, what the hell? But anyway, again, off topic. I'm new to this whole commentary thing, so if I'm rambling or not doing a fairly good job, should I say, you'll have to excuse me, because I haven't ever really done continuous commentary before on anything. Like I said, I haven't really put out videos until recently. I'm trying to at least stay somewhat interesting through this, because I mean, I do love this game. I enjoy the drives, but they can get boring. I'm not even gonna lie. They do get boring sometimes, and there'll be those times when my mind is just shh, and I'm like, no, I've got to talk. I'm recording. I've got to talk. But yeah. So up until this point, have been using Bandicam and Windows Movie Maker to make my previous videos. Oh, look at this schmuck. Why is it going so slow? But come on, man. The speed limit's 70. It's already in kilometers an hour, so I feel like I'm going slow as hell. But anyway, what was I talking about before I said something about how slow he was going? Oh, yeah, Bandicam. Yeah, so I was using Bandicam, and for some reason, I can't get it to record in the way that I'd like for it to. I mean, I don't have a good graphics card at the moment. I've got a Radeon HD 7670, so my graphics card's a bit dated. It was actually a gift from a buddy of mine when I was putting my computer together, so I didn't have to spend any extra money on a new graphics card, but it was only supposed to be temporary. But 5 months later, here I am still using the same card, and I'm just like, oh, I need money so I can get a new one, because it is not happy when I try to record and play and all that, because well, whenever I record War Thunder, over the last few days, it's been pretty frustrating because I've been messing around with settings and whatnot, trying to record War Thunder in a way that it doesn't look terrible once it's uploaded, yet the video itself isn't laggy, because I was having problems with the video itself, like the recorded video file. When I'm viewing it after the fact, the video itself lags, the audio would desynchronize from the video itself, and then the audio would play early, then you'd see what happened, and then it'd be laggy, it'd be slow, and then it would randomly speed up, or you'd hear audio tearing. So I've been kind of frustrated with that. That's one of the reasons why the War Thunder video that went out the other night was so late. Should I get gas? No, I mean, I guess it was kind of late to ask that as I was going past the gas station, but that's why that video was so late being put out, because of the problems I was having all day. I'm trying to get some quality stuff on here for you guys. I mean, I understand that with my setup there are limitations, but I want you guys to not immediately, go to something else as soon as you open the video because of how terrible the quality is, which right now it honestly could be better, but at the moment I'm looking up at the corner, my video is recording at apparently 17 FPS right now. I mean, it doesn't look that bad as I'm playing it, but I don't know. I'll have to see it once I've got the recording done. But yeah, so I've recently switched, actually a couple of hours ago. It's like, I don't even know what time it is right now. It's probably about 5:30 in the morning here, Central Time, 6 o'clock possibly. I just couldn't sleep because I've been doing research and whatnot on what I should use. So I got a 30-day trial for Camtasia for the editing, and I am now using DxTory for the recording. And DxTory, I even ran into a problem. It wouldn't record my microphone, and I don't know why. Tried to sort it out for about an hour or so, but I couldn't figure it out. So I mean, it's probably something simple too, but that's weird. It's all sectioned off, but it's not sectioned off on the map. But yeah, so instead of using DxTory for my microphone audio, I'm using a program called Audacity. I've been using Audacity for the last 3 videos to edit my audio from my microphone anyway when I was using Bandicam, because if you guys watch my first video, or not my very first video, but the first video over the last week, the debut quote-unquote video, my audio from my microphone was extremely staticky, and I needed to edit that out. So I've been using Audacity because it's free software, and it was simple to use. So I've been using that along, and for this particular video, this will be the first video I use Camtasia for the editing. So hopefully that goes well, and I'll be reviewing the actual video portion of it after I'm done recording. So we'll see how the quality of this is with DxTory, because this is the first video I've actually recorded with DxTory since I got it. Oh jeez, went off into the wrong lane there, and I am speeding. Slow down, put on the cruise control, pay attention to, lane. So yeah, that's what I've been up to over the last few days. I, I, I'm hoping that my channel gains some sort of notoriety, some sort of, sliver of claim to fame, just enough that, I've got a good base of people that watch my stuff, so I know I'm not just doing this for no reason. I mean, even if nobody watched, I'd still do it for me because it makes me feel good to know that, hey, I produced this, I spent the time putting this all together and whatnot, and I uploaded it, and it looks good to me. I'm happy with that, but I do hope that you guys will like my channel too. I hope that I gain some subscribers and get a good small fan base going, because that would be stellar. That'd be absolutely amazing. I need to get over into this other lane here, because this lane ends. I really hate the way that they do the off ramps in this game, because you'll be in the right lane where a truck is supposed to be, and you'll be going, and all of a sudden the lane's just splitting off into an off ramp, and I'm just like, whose idea was this? Who decided that this was a good system? I don't know who decided that or who came up with that, but I think they need to be hit over the head with a shovel of some sort. Just blunt force trauma or something. I don't know, but European roads. I can't wait for American Truck Sim. I mean, as Bugs and Jeff talked about, the quote-unquote release date for American Truck Sim hasn't really been a thing yet. There's apparently some sort of teaser in the corner of some video that's been floating around or something, but I don't know. I don't really bank on any of that. Like they said, or like Bug said, should I say, I'm just gonna wait until they, announce something official. The game looks absolutely amazing, and it'll be wonderful because it'll be on roads that, we as Americans understand, a road system that, at least in our lives, makes some sense. It's not going to be crazy with weird looking road signs and whatnot, and the speed limit signs will look like they weren't drafted by a 3-year-old that played with a stamp and some crayons. I mean, come on, the red circle. What's with that? I don't get it. I mean, yeah, I guess it calls attention to the sign and whatnot, but I mean, they could have come up with something a little better than that. I mean, ours aren't that creative either, but I don't know. I guess it's just all what you're used to. So usually in my videos, especially if it's a game that's multiplayer like War Thunder or World of Tanks or World of Warships, which World of Warships I'm a little sketchy about recording and uploading videos of, because for some reason, like in World of Tanks, I can record and play with barely any FPS drop. War Thunder, I can record and play with barely any FPS drop, at least in game. There was that problem I explained a little bit ago, but that's sort of been cleared up. But World of Warships, I don't know what it is about that game. Maybe it's because it's so new, it's not that well optimized yet, but whenever I record, I lose a good 10 FPS, 10 to 15 FPS, and I'm just like, what is going on here? Like when I play the game on the settings that I have it, I get about 44 FPS average, and when I'm recording, it drops to like 20 or 24 or something like that. It's just really annoying because the game stutters and it gets slow, and then it makes for bad video quality. Like right now, my FPS in this is like 13, 14 with, I don't know why traffic just randomly went, oh, rush hour, that explains it. But yeah, I don't know about World of Warships. I'll have to do some more testing with that one. Mess around with the settings a little more. And apparently I'm going to have to do that for this game too, because this game's actually quite beautiful when you get the settings right, and I'm going to have to do my best to try and find that mix of good qualities and, you know, performance. Oh, why did I even turn on my turn signal? I forgot. Lane splits off into another dimension. Like, bye, have a great time. So, yeah. I should probably start timing myself when I do these kinds of videos. I don't really want to go over like 20 minutes. That seems to be about the average amount of time to keep, you know, somebody's attention for a video that's really nothing but driving and talking. I'm actually surprised that I've been able to keep the commentary this long. I surprised myself. I really didn't think I was going to be able to keep up. Oh, crud. Here we go. I was just talking about it, too. That's the saddest part. No! Son of a gun. Yeah, vehicle crash offense. And I looked at the map too, and I saw that it split off, but did I care? Apparently not. But I really didn't expect myself to expect me to be able to keep up with the commentary through this video, because sometimes my brain just runs dry, and at 6 o'clock in the morning, the creative juices are severely lacking, let's say. So yeah, games that I plan on having featured, I've come up with a bit of a schedule, a weekly schedule for my uploads. Like, and yeah, it's gonna sound kind of corny because I had them all in sort of a rhymish type of way, but Mondays is I'm not really sure actually what I'm going to put on Monday. Monday, it was going to be Minivore Assault Squad, but I tried to record that with Poseidon and Miles yesterday, and it just went terribly wrong. So Minivore is going to be something that I'll have to wait for until I get a new graphics card to be able to efficiently do that. I mean, it was hilarious. I will say that the conversations going on between the three of us were absolutely hilarious. And at the end of it, once we had actually won, Miles and Poseidon just pretty much killed each other off. It was absolutely hilarious. I know I use that word a lot, but it was. I could not stop laughing, and I thought you guys would have loved it, but unfortunately, the capabilities of my computer are just not in the right place to be able to record and upload Men of War Assault Squad. It's a shame, too, because I really do like that game, and that was such a late turn signal there. Bad lane change. Yeah. Yeah, Men of War Assault Squad's one of my favorite Steam games. I don't have very many games on Steam. I don't really buy Steam games that often, but actually, Men of War Assault Squad was a gift game from my buddy Brandon, a Canadian buddy of mine. I actually have quite a few Canadian friends that I've made as of late, but they're all awesome. Love Canadians. So if any of you watching this are Canadian, Canada, you guys are awesome. Awesome sauce, absolutely. And I just want to put this on a side, like, political note. I really wish Canada. I'd love to see them as a superpower. I'd really love to see Canada as a superpower, because you guys would be able to do what the United States can't. You guys don't really get picked on, should I say, by the rest of the world, and I think that Canada would be a wonderful, wonderful country to have as a not really a helping hand, I should say, more of a partner with the U.S. for, global peace and spread of democracy. But I'm not going to get into politics. Do not want this channel to go up in flames like that. No, 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 no. So, anyway, so yeah, I'm hoping that this, at the very least, gets... I'd like to get over 30 views on a single video. I mean, I know this would probably be my 4th, and I shouldn't expect too much out of it right now, but I don't know, the numbers have been a little bit disappointing to me. I thought that I would be a little more entertaining than what the view count on my videos seem to show, but I don't know, that might just be because I just started. Nobody knows me except for, my immediate friends, and yeah, they're subscribed and all, and they watch my videos, but it's hard for them, or not really for them, but it's hard to spread the channel around when it's in such an early stage. So I'm not even really going to stress about that. I mean, it's not like I'm going to put up a video and then instantly get like 300,000 views or something like that. That's just unrealistic. And I don't want to be that guy that's always disappointed because he expects completely unrealistic. I don't want to be the person that sets unrealistic goals. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so that's really all I have to say on that. Oh wow, we got close quick. Yeah, getting a little tired. I'll probably edit this later in the morning, get me a couple of hours of sleep, do the editing. Actually, I might start the editing when I'm done recording here, but I'll probably end up finishing it later on. But I think this is going to be a good one. It'll be my first time using Camtasia, so if the editing sucks, let me know. Let me down gently. If anybody here is a veteran user of Camtasia, I'd really love some pointers, some tips, maybe a little bit of help, or a guide through. I mean, I know they have their tutorials and whatnot, but who wants to sit through those? I mean, holy crap, I'm going way too fast. And there we go. But yeah. So here we are in Bremen. Actually, I might just go straight so I can discover that thing that's up there. Not really sure what that is. I've been trying to find whatever dealership sells some of the American trucks that I've put into here, some of the modded trucks. Bremen discovered. Make a left up here. I hope I can. Yeah, I can. It's not a one-way. Okay, and this is the DAF truck dealer. Awesome. Let's keep going because there's something else down here. I think it's one of those recruitment agencies. Yeah, it's a recruitment agency. Alright, let's bring this truck in and park her. Oh, yeah, I don't even know what kind of truck this is. Oh, Scania. Alright, let's bring her in here. If anyone was wondering, right now I'm playing this with a PS3 controller. Let's hope that... Oh, please don't let this be in a tight spot. Okay, it's not really in that tight of a spot. And yes, I do park my trailers. I don't do that. I'm going to call it auto-resolve, the auto-parking thing. I feel like it's cheating, you know? Okay, let's back this bitch up. Didn't notice that before. The rear wheel, the rear axle, the wheels on that axle pivot. Did not realize that. And let's just back her up a little bit more. And forward. Stop there. Alright, let's set the parking brake and shut the engine off. And that's that. Awesome. Got an excellent for that. Oh wow, I was level 5. I'm level 6 now. Alright, let's put this point. I value a long distance. Actually, let's see what this is. ADR training. Flammable gas. Yeah, why not? Let's put it there. Oh. Apply. Alright, yeah, see, I'm trying to get this truck right here, the Freightliner. Let me check truck dealers, see what DAF has. Use a select a dealer. Because I want an American truck in this game, you know? No. Unfortunately, DAF does not have that truck. I wish that the mods would have a thing saying, you know, the truck, like what company that you can buy the truck from. But oh well. If there's a way to tell, somebody please explain it to me, because I'd love to know. So, I think we covered some pretty good points in this video. I really just trying to get it across that, you know, I'd like a little bit of attention at least. I mean, I know it'll happen in time and it'll grow a little bit, but I'm being a little impatient and I should probably calm down. Yeah, so I also made a Twitter page for my YouTube. That is at President1NGRAM. I don't know why it wouldn't let me do President Ingram. Apparently it was already taken, probably by my other Twitter. But so yes, the not YouTube page, but the Twitter page for this YouTube is at President the digit 1 and then NGRAM. So follow me on Twitter. Like, comment, subscribe. You know, tell me what I could do better, tell me what I'm doing wrong, or stuff that you guys would like to see, or stuff that you guys don't want to see anymore, or maybe some game suggestions, or maybe even some suggestions on how I can do better in the games that I upload, because I know for sure I am not an amazing player at any of the MMOs that I put up here, like World of Tanks and whatnot. I know darn well that I am below average, but I figured I'd upload anyway because some funny stuff happens, and I'm usually playing with my friends, so our conversations are stuff that can be laughed at by the general population. I figured, hey, I'd share that with you guys. But yeah, so check me out on Twitter, like, comment, and subscribe on these videos, and I'll keep uploading more. Hail to the chief. I'll see you soon.